Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Shatin Swati is here and welcome to Bioscience with Shatin Swati. And today I have a new series for you people, and that is about the vertebrates. And I will discuss all the classes of the phylum Chordata in this series one by one. So before starting my lecture, I have a very humble request to all of you. Kindly subscribe my channel, like my videos, share my videos. If you are sharing my videos, my lectures, you are sharing the knowledge. So keep watching, keep sharing knowledge, and kindly do viral the educational content, educational channels, lectures, and many more. Now I'm going to start the lecture, which is about the vertebrates. Vertebrates, you people know that vertebrates are those animals which have vertebral column, and the invertebrates are those which do not have or possess the vertebral column, and many more differences. Vertebrates are more complex than the invertebrates, and I have discussed all the invertebrates in my previous lectures, in my previous series of invertebrates. You must go through all these lectures, you will learn a lot. So the phylum chordata. I will discuss phylum chordata one by one. First of all, I will discuss about the class Pisces, then amphibians, then reptiles, and then aves, and then mammals. So first of all, I am going to deliver lecture about the Pisces. Pisces, you can see here, pretty fishes, different colors, different shapes, lovely creation of Allah. Now, first of all, I will show you the outline. I will discuss the taxonomic position, characteristics of the Pisces, body systems, and their types are classes. Okay. First of all, the taxonomic position. The Pisces belong to the animal kingdom Animalia, and the phylum is Chordata and class is Pisces. Okay. Their general characteristics. The general characteristics of the Pisces include number one, the habitat where they live. They live in fresh water as well as marine water as well as brackish water. The body is usually streamlined. Some have spindle shaped or elongated body as well. Their body is divided into three portions: head, trunk, and tail. They swim with the help of their tail and their fins. Fins represent the appendages. And these fins may be paired and unpaired. I will show you. They help the fish to balance while swimming. The lateral line system function as a sensory organ. And I will discuss all the sensory organs and nervous system in detail. They have complex sensory organ and you can say nervous system. The body is covered with thick seated scales, and these scales represent the exoskeleton of the fishes. Is it clear? And they do respiration with the help of the gills. As land animals do the respiration by the lungs, Pisces perform the mechanism of respiration by the help of gills. Now, this is the general diagram. You can see all the characteristics, all the body systems of the Pisces here. You can see here this is the mouth, this is the head portion, and these are the gills, and gills are covered with with what, operculum. There's a brain present and the spinal cord, and this is the swim bladder, and I will tell you in which class swim bladder is present and in which class swim bladder is absent. And you can see here the dorsal fins and lateral fins, and this is the caudal fin, and this is what, this is the tail. So here you can see anus. This is the complete digestive system, I will discuss in detail, and the circulatory system, excretory system, and many more. Now, the Pisces have what sort of the circulatory system? Closed type circulatory system is present with heart and the blood vessels. I have discussed many times what is the difference between the closed type and open type. So closed type consists of the heart with blood vessels. The internal skeleton is bony or cartilaginous. I will show you two types of the Pisces fishes. One is bony and the other type is cartilaginous. These are cold-blooded. Cold-blooded are those animals which do not maintain their body temperature according to their environment. With respect to their environment, they do not change their body. They change their body temperature. And the other form, warm-blooded, like mammals and many more birds, warm-blooded. They maintain their body temperature, but the cold-blooded, they do not maintain, they change their body temperature. They may be herbivores or carnivores. And they are oviparous or sometimes viviparous. So oviparous which lay eggs, and viviparous are those organisms which give birth to their young ones. Must keep it in your mind. Oviparous which lay eggs, and the viviparous which give birth to their young ones. Sexes are separate, means male and female. They are not hermaphrodite like the invertebrates family. Fertilization may be external or internal, depends on the types or classes of the fishes. They lack extra-embryonic membrane, and I have discussed about the what are extra-embryonic membranes. The digestive system is well developed, nervous system is well developed, circulatory, each and every system you will see here, you will observe that is complex. Now, I am going to discuss about the body system. Body system, I will discuss first digestive system. The structural component of a fish digestive system includes mouth, teeth, gallrecals, esophagus, stomach, pylorus, pyloric ceci, pancreatic tissue, exocrine and endocrine, liver, gallbladder, intestine and anus. You can see here the similarity with the human digestive system. Okay. Here you can see this is the mouth, and this is the esophagus portion, and from the mouth it take food, the fish take food, and then it move towards the esophagus, then into the stomach. And here you can see here the pyloric ceci, pylorus and pyloric ceci, and then intestine, open to the rectum, then rectum open to the outside through anus. This is the complete complex digestive system. Is it clear? Now, excretory system. The excretory system in fishes, in Pisces, is kidney, but they do possess rectal glands and many other. They also do excretion by the gills, outer membrane epithelium. Is it clear? And the excretory product of all the aquatic animals, must keep it in your mind, is ammonia. Is it clear? Excretory product of all the aquatic animal is ammonia. Okay. Now the respiratory system. As I have told you that the Pisces fishes, all the organisms which live in water, they possess gills. So Pisces possess gills for what? For respiration. And gills are present. You can see these are present in the form of the filaments here, and these gills are covered with the operculum, and you can also read to this slide. And exchange of gases takes place through these gills, and these gills are in the form of filaments, and these gills are richly supplied with blood capillaries. What will happen? The blood from the heart come to the gills, and then the oxygen mix with the blood and reach to all parts of the body. Is it clear here? They have gills, and gills are present in the form of filaments, and these gills are richly supplied with blood capillary. Why they are richly supplied with blood capillary? For the exchange of the gases. Oxygen in, carbon dioxide out. And these gills are covered with operculum. Is it clear? Now, circulatory system. Very interesting thing about the circulatory system is in which the circulatory system has only one circuit. You can see here the one circuit, like in human and other mammals, you will see that two-way circuit is present. But here, I will discuss inshallah later on. But here is one-way circuit present, only one circuit. Now, what is the difference between the one-way and the two-way? The two-way circuit is that in which the blood from the whole parts of the body collected through veins, and the veins then form the vena cava, and vena cava empty into the right auricle of the heart, and from the right auricle blood move towards the right ventricle, and from the right ventricle blood move to the lungs first, and from the lungs after oxygenation back to the heart, left auricle. But in this case, just one auricle and one ventricle is present. In case of the human, there are four chambers, two auricles, two ventricles, because the circuit is two-way circuit. This is just only one circuit. Is it clear? So how the blood first, you can see these are the capillaries. These capillaries join. These capillaries join and form the venules, and venules form the veins, and vein carry the blood to the what? To where? To auricle or atrium, and then it enter into the ventricle, and from ventricle it again move with the help of the artery, and you can see here the arteries are blue here. The reason is that this blood is deoxygenated. This blood is then this blood reach to the blood capillaries of the gills, and here oxygen mix with that blood, and then gills capillaries convey the blood to all parts of the body, not back to the heart for pumping. Is it clear now? The concept of the one circuit and two circuit, movement of blood or circulation of blood. So here what will happen? One auricle, one ventricle, blood collected from all parts of the body through veins, and then come to the heart, and from the heart blood move to the gills, and in the gills oxygen mixed with that, carbon dioxide out, and then from the gills capillaries the blood reach to all parts of the body, and then again body capillaries form the venules, and then veins, and then to the heart. This is the one circuit circulation of the blood. Is it clear? Okay. Now the nervous system. The nervous system is highly developed types nervous system. Like the you see circulatory system is developed, digestive system, excretory system, all the systems are developed. So nervous system are also very developed, and it consists of the two major divisions: the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. Central nervous system, we are familiar that central nervous system consists of the brain and spinal. You can see here the brain and spinal cord in the figure, and the peripheral nervous system consists of the all the neurons, nerves. So you can see in the figure the cerebrum portion, olfactory lobes, olfactory tract, cerebrum, every part is clear here. So the brain and spinal cord both are present, and the peripheral system is also developed here. Is it clear? Now the classification of Pisces. Pisces are classified into three categories. First one is the Blackwood Army. Second one is the Chondrichthyes, or you can pronounce it Chondrichthyes. Mostly all pronounce it as chondrichthyes, osteichthyes. Is it clear? Now I will discuss these classes one by one. First one is the Blackwood Army. Blackwood Army, these are those fishes which are now extinct. Their exoskeleton is in the form of the shields, not in the form of the scales. And the endoskeleton was bony type, made up of bone. These fish exhibit autodiastylic jaws. What is now the autodiastylic jaws? Autodiastylic jaws are those jaws in which the upper jaw join with the muscular joint. Upper jaw is connected with the skull and the lower jaw is connected with the upper jaw. Is it clear? Autodiastylic jaws are of those type in which the upper jaw attached with the skull and the lower jaw attached with the upper jaw. They survived until the end of the Devonian period. The heterocercal caudal fin is present. What is heterocercal? What is homocercal? I will show you here heterocercal and the homocercal. As you can see, one caudal fish is in small size and the other is in large size. These are chondrichthyes, but I'm showing here you what is the difference between the heterocercal and the homocercal fins. So this is the caudal fin. If the one caudal fin is large, long, and the other one is short, that type of known as hetero. Hetero means different. Heterocercal fin, heterocercal, and the homocercal. What is homocercal? Homocercal is that in which two fins of the tail or caudal fins are of same size. But in the hetero, homo means same, hetero means different. One long, one short. In hetero, one long, one short. Heterocercal. And in homocercal, two fins are of same size. So they have heterocercal caudal fins. Means the tail fin is heterocercal. Now, the second class is chondrichthyes or chondrichthyes, as you wish. You can pronounce it. Chondrichthyes, chondra. The word, first of all, I will give you the word derivation. The word derivation, cond mean cartilage. And thick, richthyes. This word is used for fish. Chondrichthyes. Ichthyes for this ichthyes. Chondrichthyes. Ichthyes for fish and chond for cartilage. So these fishes are found only in the marine environment, musky-peatern environment. First, they are cartilaginous fishes. They possess cartilage there as their internal skeleton. Chondrichthyes possess cartilage as their internal skeleton, so that's why they are known as chondrichthyes. Chondra, cartilage, ichthyes for fish. And habitat, they live in the marine environment only. The exoskeleton is like placoid scale. These scales are, exoskeleton is made of the scale. The endoskeleton, now endoskeleton is cartilage, so that's why they are known as chondrichthyes. Is it clear? Now, I hope so the concept is clear now. The jaw suspension is amphistylic. The jaw suspension is amphistylic. Gills are the respiratory organs as usual because they are aquatic, and Pisces, they possess gills. The caudal fin is heterocercal. Their caudal fin is heterocercal. You can see here, this is the heterocercal type of. Now, The claspers are the reproductive organ in male. These fish do not have air bladder. Now, what is the air bladder and what is the function of the air bladder or swim bladder? Air bladder is also known as swim bladder. And this swim bladder help in floating of the fish. Help in the floating buoyancy. This provides buoyancy. Now the cartilaginous fishes are light in weight. So that's why they do not possess air bladder. But as compared to the bony fishes, you will see the bony fishes possess air bladder, swim bladder. And the function of swim bladder is to help in floating or provide a buoyancy to the fish. Is it clear? Okay. Now, chondrichthyes. These are divided into two subclasses, Selaci or Selaci or Selachii. You can pronounce it. And Brachiodont. And the most common shark and ray and scats. Is it clear? Chondrichthyes includes shark, rays and scats. Must keep it in your mind. Now the osteichthyes. These fishes are found in marine water, fresh water and brackish water. Osteichthyes, osteo. The word is derived from osti. Osti means bone. Ichthyes, fish. These are bony fishes. These are what? Because the endoskeleton in osteichthyes is made up of bone and in chondrichthyes made up of, now do comparison. In case of chondrichthyes, what is the endoskeleton? Cartilage. And here, the bone is the endoskeleton. Autostylic jaw suspensions. Jaws are autostylic. They have no claspers. Like in chondrichthyes, you see the claspers, reproductive. The gills are covered with an operculum. The gills are covered with operculum. But in case of the chondrichthyes, you see the difference. The air bladder are present in most of them. And in chondrichthyes, air bladder or swim bladder is absent because they are heavy in weight because of the bony skeleton. So they possess swim bladder. They are further divided into crossoterigy and the actinopterigy. Crosso and actinopterigy. Is it clear now? The difference between the osteichthyes, chondrichthyes, and now osteichthyes include codfish, salmon, trout, herringfish, and shark included in chondrichthyes. Now this is the clear-cut comparison between the osteichthyes and chondrichthyes, and if you have to write the note on the comparison between them, and if you ask in the exam for the examples or characteristics, you can write from my lecture and you can also make your own notes. Is it clear? So I hope so the lecture will be clear upon you people. If you have any question, kindly share it with me and ask if you feel any problem. So thank you so much and Allah Hafiz. I will be back tomorrow with new lecture.